With AstraZeneca, Moderna, and potentially 2 local COVID vaccine brands emerging as options in Taiwan, experts are starting to consider if it's wise to mix vaccines. This means instead of getting 2 doses of the same brand, you might get Moderna as the first dose, followed by a different brand such as AstraZeneca. Huang Li-min, an infectious diseases expert, believes that a mix and match strategy offers valuable flexibility and may even be safer. But Li Bingying, an advisor to the Central Epidemic Command Center, says the jury is still out on whether it produces a greater immune response.
With the pandemic raging, experts widely agree that vaccines are the only way to stop the spread. But the COVID virus is also mutating, threatening the efficacy of currently available vaccines. On Thursday, Medigen CEO Charles Chen said some countries were investigating whether mixing and matching vaccine brands can fight emerging strains. For instance, examining the effects of an AstraZeneca shot followed by a dose of Medigen. But Dr. Li Bingying, the convener of a Central Epidemic Command Center advisory committee, struck a more cautious stance on mixing vaccines.
Mixing vaccines increases the risk of adverse reactions, and such a regimen may not produce a better immune response, so we don't recommend it. We would only suggest mixing and matching under special circumstances. For example, when supplies run out and you have no choice but to use another vaccine. Or if you had a severe allergic reaction to the first dose of the vaccine and you need to change brands. Under special circumstances, you can consider mixing vaccines.
But without a steady supply of any single foreign vaccine brand, mixing and matching may be an important way forward. According to National Taiwan University Children's Hospital Superintendent Huang Li-min, Huang said that more research on the efficacy of mixed vaccine courses was an imperative.
Preliminary studies have shown that when the AstraZeneca vaccine is administered with a Pfizer vaccine, the incidence of adverse reactions is relatively high. However, all the adverse reactions observed were minor. We had to look at antibody production. At present, there's no consensus on that, but I believe that in the future we will be seeing more recommendations on mixing vaccines.
Today, there's a German study on mixing AstraZeneca and Pfizer. According to preliminary findings from the Charité Berlin Hospital and Saarland University, mixing the 2 brands gives a boost in antibody production. Although the study is promising, it's still at too small a scale to assess safety. A study by the University of Oxford finds that mixing vaccines greatly increases the incidence of side effects.